How's it going, guys? Zane Jaffrey here with the Jaffrey Real Estate Group of RE/MAX. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the March real estate market and what we can really expect moving forward to the rest of the year. So, the Durham Region real estate numbers for March of 2021 came out, and there are a lot of things that should be noted to close off the first quarter of 2021. Now, the first biggest milestone that we should note is that the Durham Region finally surpassed the $900,000 benchmark for average price, and we actually just went right above $901,000. And this is a huge jump from the beginning of the year. So in January 1st of 2021, we were around that $860,000 average price. And at the end of March, so at the end of the first quarter of 2021, we were at $901,000 for average price here in the Durham region. Now, the second thing that should be noted is that we actually had double the amount of transactions, more like 2.5 times the amount of transactions in March when compared to February of 2021. In March, we had 2,076 transactions, whereas in February, we had roughly 900. And the very interesting thing to note is, yes, we did have 2.5 times more transactions, but what we also had was a huge change in average price. We actually went up about $10,000 month over month. And what that just shows you is that yes, more properties came on the market. Yes, there was more supply available, but there was also more demand, and the demand surpassed the amount of supply that was available for those properties. What we should also note is that we did see a little shift in the market in March, and what that shift really was the fact that there was more inventory on the market. So in January and February, when we were searching for properties with our clients, we were encountering 30, 40 offers per property, and that's just because there just wasn't enough inventory. Versus March, or the latter part of February and March, we saw more inventory in the market, so buyers had a little bit more options. So yes, there was still bidding wars, but instead of 40 or 50 offers per property, we were seeing more like 10 or 15, or even in some cases 5, which yes, that just shows you that the demand is still there, but the demand is just diversified amongst the more listings that there are. And what it also shows you is that the average price went up, which means that properties were still selling for top dollar, and it really is still a seller's market. Now, really the $1 million question is, what's going to happen with the Durham Region real estate market now? We just finished the first quarter of 2021, and now we're starting April. Now, what we need to take into consideration is that the reason that the Durham Region real estate market is moving in price as quickly as it is because of one big factor, and that factor is the Durham Region is probably one of the most affordable places in the GTA. And the reason I say that is because if you're living in Toronto, the average price is over $1 million. If you want to move to York Region, it's above $1 million. Peel region, you're above $1 million. Halton region, you're at around $1 million mark. And when you come to Durham region, we just hit 901,000. So if you're a buyer looking to purchase a property in the GTA, you still want to be commutable distance to the city of Toronto, you're going to be looking at Durham region because it's the spot where you can get the most bang for your dollar. And that's what we really saw at the first quarter of this year and pretty much all of last year. Buyers, first-time buyers who are looking to move up in the market size-wise, were really taking a look into Oshawa just because of affordability. And the best part about Oshawa is there's so much room to grow. And so when the question comes up, where is the Durham region real estate market going? Every region that surrounds us has an average price of $1 million or more. And that's where the Durham region real estate market is going as well. We have lots of room to grow. And what I mean by grows, I mean an average price. And that's what we will probably continue to see in the next couple of years. And so will the Durham region demand really slow down? Probably not. The reason I say that is because there's just so much there's so many folks looking to purchase a property in the Durham region just because of how commutable it is to the city of Toronto. If you're looking to purchase a property, I would really recommend that you speak to your mortgage advisor, see where you stand financially, as that's the best first step. And after you figure out where you stand financially, connect yourself with a real estate professional like myself, someone on my team, or one of my colleagues, and we can definitely help you get into the real estate market. Remember, in our day and age, the hardest part is getting into the real estate market, but once you're there, it's so easy to move up because it's a game of equity. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. My information will be below.